Ang sabi nila, pinamagandang camera daw ngayon ay si iPhone 14 Pro Max at si Huawei Mate 50 Pro. Well, that is until lumabas to, si Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Gaano kaganda to? Ito po yung sample ng isang picture niya. That's right. Kuha po yan ng isang 1-inch sensor. The biggest sensor in any smartphone. Pero tanong, is it actually much better than the iPhone and the Huawei's? We're about to find out. But it's Vince and you're watching Unbox Ladies. Woohoo! Oh, by the way, if you want to check out the full specs of this phone, punta lang sa unboxdiaries.com. We've got it all for you. Okay, so first of all, meron pala siyang box. Mag-unbox muna tayo. Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Whoop! What is that? The first collaboration between Xiaomi and Leica camera. Co-engineered. And look at this. Meron siyang high-res audio, high-res wireless audio, sound by Harman Kardon, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage. Wow! This is fully stacked. Parang wala tang ganyan sa iPhone, ah. And here is, the very big small box designed by Xiaomi. SIM ejector pin. We've got here the papers, quick start guide, at yung kanyang jelly case. Parang hindi kasi nag-match dun sa branding. May like pa nga. Tapos ito lang binigay nyo.
Hindi, wow.
Underneath is the USB Type-C cable. Nice. And, ayun lang, 67 watts fast charging. Mas mabilis pa ang kanilang mid-range. 120 watts. Ito 67 lang. Well, hindi naman daw kasi siya charging flagship. Siya daw ay camera flagship. So ito, si Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Look at that. It looks like a camera. A real camera. Now, the first time na nakita ko siya online, ang unang impression ko sa kanya is mukha talaga siyang isang camera. Like the whole being, no, yung buong pagkatao niya ay naging camera na siya. This whole camera module shaped its body. No, talaga nag-adjust yung kanyang katawan para lang dito sa bilog na yan. So, it better be as good or mas maganda pa kaysa sa iPhone or sa Huawei. Siguro sa sobrang lupit niya, malupit din yung kanyang specs. That's right, no? At unang-una, yung kanyang 50 megapixel 1-inch Sony IMX989, the only one. Pero hindi po yan yun. Yes, ito po yung ultra-wide niya, 48MP, 1-inch sensor din yan. Ito po yung actual na main camera niya, yung 50MP Sony IMX989. And it also has a 48MP telephoto camera na half sensor daw. And meron siyang dalawang flash dito. Lahat po yan ay naka-encompass sa loob ng ring na to. A ring very similar to a DSLR. Look at that. Diba? Wow! Pero syempre, ang dapat yung pansinin dito is kanyang Leica branding. Leica. Pero Vince, diba sa Huawei yun? Ano nangyari? Well, yun talaga guys. In a relationship, pinagtatagal, may yung partner, niloko siya, lumipat sa kabila. Well, hindi naman yung kasalanan ni, ni Huawei, no? At fault din siya, no? Siguro may pagkukulang siya, hindi niya inalagaan, or walang Google, ano yung Pero ang sabi ni Huawei, who cares about Leica? We have X-Mage and cost a lot less than your Leica branding. Yun ang tanong, no? Kung may Leica ba, mas maganda ba yung picture mo? Mas lamang ka ba? We'll have to find out in a few. Now, aside from the camera, it looks and feels like a true flagship device. Oh, by the way, kung mapapansin nyo kanyang pangalan ay 12S Ultra. Ito po yung pinaka-top of the line. Pero Vince, di ba yung 12 yung top of the line nila or yung 12 Pro? That's the thing guys, no? Kapag nagre-release yung mga companies ngayon ng mga flagship phone, hindi na siya yung pinaka-flagship. It is a series of flagship devices. Xiaomi 12, 12 Pro, and yes, yung pinaka nila 12S Ultra. Ultra as in yung pinakamataas ultra settings sa games, mga ganon. This is currently their top of the line product with their craziest specs ever placed in a phone. That is leather back. Anong leather yan? Well, actually silicone leather siya. And yung kanyang katawan ay medyo makapal. As you can see, it reminds me of the Samsung S22 Ultra. Gaya po kakapal yung Samsung. It is a very thick phone, very heavy din. It is massive when you're holding it. Nakakatawa po siyang gawing pang picture-picture ng ganyan. You look like a professional. Or kung mag-selfie ka, pang professional din yung datingan mo. Poging-pogi siya, sobra. Dinala ko to sa Davao, no? And pinatos ng relatives ko, sobrang na-wow sila. Uy, ano yan? Camera ba yan? No, it's a phone. Ito yung latest Xiaomi. Well, tapos guys, nag-picture kami. And pinakita ko yung results compared sa iPhone. Hindi kayo maniniwala kung ano pinili nila. Mamaya malalaman nyo. Yung harap niya is 3D curved display. Symmetrical sa likod niya. Just like a true flagship Android device. Punch hole design. Very slim bezels, AMOLED display, 120Hz refresh rate, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Lahat na lang. May Harman Kardon pa. It is a full stacked device. And by the way, naka-Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 na siya. Na may 1 million points and 2 benchmark. Wow. But of course, syempre, diretso na tayo sa camera. I mean, bakit man bibili ng ganito kung di naman dahil sa camera, di ba? Lahat kasi na features na sinabi ko ay meron na sa kanilang 12 Pro, 12. Is it actually worth it to get this just for the camera? Here it is! Unang-una ko napansin dito was that, oh my god, this definitely does look like one of those DSLR cameras. Shallow depth of field is pretty nice. And yung kanyang background blur, nako, sobrang believable. And the sharpness and detail talagang kitang-kita mo. That 1-inch sensor is doing its magic right here. Oh, by the way, no, kung hindi nyo alam yung 1-inch sensor, guys, yung mga camera kasi nagdidepend yan sa sensor size, no? Ito po ang itsura ng pinakamalaking sensor na available sa isang camera, the full-frame camera. Camera naman na gamit ko ngayon is APS-C camera. Ganito po kalaki yung sensor niya. Tapos yung 1-inch sensor, guys, ganito po lang siya kalaki. At ito po ay madalas ginagamit sa isang point-and-shoot camera, tulad ng mga Sony RX100, mga ganun. Yung mga usual na smartphone sensors like found on the iPhone 14, ganito lang po yung size nila. Now, the thing about 1-inch sensor is, mas malaki siya sa usual na smartphone sensor. And the great thing about that is, it allows more light to come in. It gives you a shallower depth of field and is much more better in low light environment. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya mag-struggle like the usual smartphone does in low light. Talaga ba? Tingnan natin ha. Siyempre, kumuha ko ng mga pictures ng aking pamangkin. That's right. And yeah, ganda ng color. Ganda din ng background blur. Yung skin niya talagang mukhang kuha talaga siya ng isang DSLR, no? Ang ganda rin ng kanyang dynamic range, as you can see. Pero of course, gusto nyo makita siya sa mga animal shots. Yun. Baka kasi cat lover ka, dog lover. Oh, ang ganda niya. Yan, no? Ganda ng background blur. Kaya lang, napansin ko, may mga artifacting, may mga problema sa edges. Like for example, ito yung pusa na yan, no? Yes. And also, hindi ganun ka-accurate yung kanyang separation ng background blur ng subject and ng background. But yes, the color looks really nice. Color is paramount to an image. Very sharp na rin siya, no? Siguro problema na ito ng mga gumagalaw na object. Ayun, may mga artifacting sa sides. In terms of texture, no? Marami siya nakukuha texture sa isang bagay, sa isang tao. Yung damit nila. Napapansin ko kasi sa ibang phones na medyo parang enhance yung itsura ng mga tao sa ibang smartphone. Let's say for example kay Huawei Mate 50 Pro, ito po yung itsura niya. Yes, comparing it to the #1 DxO Mark camera, the Mate 50 Pro, ito po ang difference nila. Mukha po nga enhance talaga itong si 50 Pro and much more processed para sa mata ko. Ito na parang mukhang DSLR talaga. Itong kuha ni Xiaomi 12S Ultra. Yun. O, yun na. Nagtabi na si Leica at si Huawei sa isang magtampo kayo. Minsan kasi mahirap makita yung ex mo na nagkakaroon tayo ng emotional attachment. Oh my gosh, pinagsasabi ko. Tanggal ka ba sa list? Now, in terms of dynamic range, masabi ko naman is impressive siya para sa akin, but it's not the best in the market right now. Napansin ko rin na is, kung saan niya nakikita mas okay, mas magandang exposed, dun siya, no? Let's say, for example, itong scene na to, para mas okay yung exposure ng building, yung tinatama ng sunset. Kasi yung foreground, no, as you can see, medyo madilim siya dito, which is okay. It looks a lot more natural compared sa kung ibabalance out mo talaga lahat. Convinced ako talaga sa kanyang background blur. Napakaganda. The shallow depth of field feels very real and perfect siya for portrait shots just like this one. O nga pala, gusto ko ipakita sa inyo agad yung video niya, video quality. Ito na po yung itsura niya. Ayan, so napansin ko, very stable siya. Wow, parang gimbal camera to ah. Nope, hindi po siya nakalagay sa isang gimbal. Handheld po yan. And look at the grass, no? The texture is nice. Also the dynamic range. Kitang-kita yung clouds. Wala masyadong sabog na part. Oh, by the way, this thing can record up to 8K, 24 frames per second. Kaya lang, napansin namin, medyo laggy siya. Choppy yung video sa 8K 24 FPS. Wala lang. Instead of looking cinematic, it looks very choppy. But the 4K 60 frames per second is sarap tingnan. Pwedeng-pwede for cinematic videos. Now, of course, kamusta naman yung kanyang zooming capabilities? All I can say is yung zoom technology over the years was mga minor improvements lang. Nagulat ako up to 120 times zoom po siya. Pero ito lang ito kasi hinihintay ko sa mga zoom cameras. Although yes, pwede mo introduce yung stability when zooming in very close to like 100, 120, mga ganon. Still, yung image quality kasi, no? Pag zoom in ka, the reason why we're taking photos in the first place is, you know, para may pagmayabang siya sa social media. And kung ganito siya kalabo, well, yun na naman. Yun lang yung hinihintay kong talagang innovation from the brands. Much clearer, 100 times zoom photos, much more usable sana. Especially in low light, ayun na naman yung gripe ko. And oh, by the way, no, nasaan ba si Leica dito? Paano napunta si Leica dito sa Xiaomi product ito? Saan ba siya gumagana? Here it is, no, sa photo mode, meron siyang Leica Vibrant and Leica Authentic. Switching to Leica Authentic and Vibrant is merong difference, but hindi gano'ng kalaki. Now for me, ang ibig sabihin nito is si Leica ay hindi masyado nakailam sa hardware. More on sa software siya, like yung color, yung background blur siguro niya. Hindi siya katulad ni Zeiss na pati yung kanyang lens and yung kanyang coating ay Zeiss din. Yung Zeiss ni Vivo X series talagang todo yun. No? From the software, the hardware, the glass, it's all Zeiss. But this one, minor lang. No? Oh, by the way, hindi lang siya sa photo mode. Merong Leica Authentic and Vibrant. You can also use that on the Pro mode, which lets you tinker more settings, no, than the usual photo mode. Kung gusto mo ng more flexibility, kailangan mo talaga to. Kung bibili ka talaga ng ganito kamahal na camera na pang enthusiast, kailangan meron kang Pro mode. Meron din siyang Leica sa night mode, sa portrait mode, yup. Lahat mo na pala meron siyang Leica. Kung na lang sa video, wala siyang Leica Authentic or Vibrant. Ito lang medyo na-display ako sa kanyang selfie camera kasi 1080p, 30 frames per second lang ang kanyang selfie camera. It's pretty much leagues away from what the iPhone is offering, 4K 60 FPS in selfie. Kung flagship yung phone mo, dapat ganun ka naka-competitive, no? Hindi ito pwede. Unacceptable. Now, going to low light. No, ito yung talagang fino-focus ngayon ng mga smartphone brands. Hirap na hirap kasi isang cellphone sa low light. But was it able to manage the low light scenes ng BGC? Ito na po yung itsura ng mga pictures sa BGC. Of course, special to. BGC dapat. Para sa akin, maganda yung exposure niya. Maganda yung dynamic range in low light. Kaya lang, in terms of sharpness, no, I still find it quite soft compared to the competition. Iba pa rin talaga yung Huawei, but this one definitely will give you a lot of light, a lot of exposure at night. Okay rin yung kanyang background blur sa madilim. Siguro sa tingin ko yung pinaka-okay sa kanya is yung kanyang itsura dun sa street na ginawa natin, no? Yan, no? Ganda. The city went alive when we took a picture of it. Ang sarap mag-travel siguro kung gamit mo to, ito yung dala mo. Lalo pag lights, no? Talagang nakokontrol niya yung flaring. Although there is a little bit of blooming. But overall, pang Instagram ready agad or Facebook ready ang post mo sa gabi kapag ito yung gamit mo. Sure ako dyan. Ganda ng background blur. Very warm din siya, no, sa gabi. Napansin ko. Maganda din kanyang background blur. As you can see, low light po yan. Kaya lang kasi hindi mo nalaman kung gano'n talaga kaganda isang cellphone. Not unless i-compare mo siya sa top of the line din na ibang brand. Ito na po, comparison between the Xiaomi 12S Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Ito na naman masabi ko, no? The first pictures that you're gonna see here, ayun lang. Nagmukhang process na dito si Xiaomi 12S Ultra. I have to say, I had to give it to the iPhone here. Sobrang natural tingnan ni Kazel or ni Beng na single pa. Ready to mingle. Yeah, boy. Although medyo warm si iPhone, no? Talagang kuhang-kuha niya kung ano yung magandang itsura mo. While also retaining yung actual na colors mo, yung damit mo, yung figure. Etong si Xiaomi 12S Ultra, there's something with the software talaga, no? Pinalit yung mukha niya, si Beng. Also, it's a lot cooler. Wala lang, talagang ang lakas na nating ng iPhone dito sa comparison na to. Ito naman yung sa video, side by side, and as you can see, color pala ng damit ko and the sharpness and everything. Talagang mas okay itong si iPhone. 4K, 60 FPS. Wala na, ayaw napakita ibang video, baka yung magalit na sa akin. So, stop tayo dyan. Ito naman, no? Like I said earlier, if yung camera niya shaped the whole phone, yung whole being niya, nag-compromise na nga sa katawan kasi nga para lang mailagay yung ganitong klaseng camera sa likod. No matter what, kailangan mas maganda ka talaga sa iba. And that's not what I'm seeing right now. And it doesn't look like a hardware thing. It looks like a software thing. Isipin nyo, ganito lang kaliit yung lens ni iPhone, but it's able to outmatch something as huge as this. And I think ganun na katindi yung advancement ng computational photography. Siyempre, bibilib ka sa specs niya, no? You can easily market something na, uy, may Leica siya. Uy, may 1-inch sensor. Oh, it has the 48 MPs and the 50 MPs, tatlo pa nga eh. Ito nga, isa lang yung 48 MP. Now, hindi ko na i-cover yung mga gaming part, charging and things like that. Kasi, well, itong part na to, ng video na to is mostly about the camera. And mukhang hindi naman siya bibenta sa Philippines. I don't think so. Parang preview ko na lang to siguro. Baka lang next year, maglabas sila ng real 13S Ultra, 14S Ultra. Pero hopefully by that time, maganda na talaga ng sobra. Talagang lamang na ng sobra ang camera ni Xiaomi compared kay iPhone. Pero para sa akin, close. It's just that, for me, lamang ng konting ligo yung camera niya. But as far as the comparisons and competition go, this one is truly the best camera phone that you can buy right now. Well, syempre, hindi naman siya official sa ating bansa. Hindi siya lalabas, guys. So, it wouldn't matter if I said the price. Ito pala si Xiaomi. Crazy guy. Teka na sa list. Pero kanyang Chinese price, 54,999. Okay na ba yun para sa... Well, mas mura naman siya kaysa kay iPhone 14 Pro Max. May like it na. But, me not like this too much. But, if you wanna see more comparisons sa camera, sa mga iPhones, let me know guys in the comments below and mag-subscribe ka lang, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. But si Vince and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Woohoo!